family. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Thankful Thursday. How are we doing? Beautiful queens and kings. I hope we are doing amazing. We got one more day. Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the last day of Ramadan. What a beautiful time it has been to align ourselves back up, rejuvenated, revived, thanking the Most High for all his blessings and gratitude and prayer and abstinence from our desires during the daylight hours, right? Away from food, away from water, away from sex, negative things, whatever vices, we cut that out. One of the things that we're taught is that the gates of hell are closed during Ramadan. It's chained, it's locked, the devil is on hold, and this is the time to raise up all God has to offer and devote ourselves to him to be a better individual, right? For ourselves as well as others. And the same thing with Lent, right? Our Christian brothers and sisters have, gathered together for Lent during that holy time to do better and sacrifice something. So it's been just a great spiritual time, and with everyone coming together, regardless of your race or religion, to do what's right and to go to the Most High and focus on him and do good. That's a blessing for all of us. And this was going on this year, all at the same time. Even with Chinese New Year, it was like everybody was on that path, generating that energy, that higher self, during these beautiful times. So I hope we all had a good holy month. So feeling good, put positive energy out there. And that's what my channel is all about. And laughter, even though many of these, skits that I've been reviewing have been stressing us out, right? But that's okay, because it's a lesson to learn, and life is all about learning, right? And growing. So definitely we're gonna hop on in here. Enough from your good sis, because sometimes when I go, I can go. So I know you like Kathy. Okay. We gonna hop in here and go into what I'm gonna do to try to catch up on some of these skits from yesterday is do a double. I'm going to do the two Bethany skits that was serious, the one with her coming home with mom, coming back in. And then there was the one that followed up right after with her having some words in front of her mother, with Larry and them going back and forth. Bethany ain't changed. Bethany is still Bethany. The vacation and the high you get, just like when I'm on vacation, have an amazing time. The minute I get back to work, one good week on the job messes up everything. One good day can mess up your whole good time and stress you out to the point where, did I just go on vacation? Did I just go on vacation and have a good time? And that stress comes right back. And this is what Larry is going through with this vile woman. He's gonna bring that stress right back automatically the minute she hit this house. So we're gonna do a double on, and we're gonna review like both of those back to back, okay? And I entitled this "Bethany is Back and Drags Her Mom to Help Her Face the Music." All right, so let's hop in here, fam.
Right. Come in, Mom. All right, you don't want to just take off your shoes, so the car got wet since it's nasty outside.
Oh, hey, Judy.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Good.
How was the trip?
It was fine. It was a trip.
Well, I tried to not bother you guys so much, except for those couple of phone calls.
Well, considering you disrespected me by not.
Now she's gonna have a pity party in front of her mom. Make her mom think she a victim.
With you in front of your mom.
No, it's fine. It's family business. I mean, she knows everything. But you really thought I wasn't going to call as your wife?
Well, I mean, I asked you one favor, and you didn't do what you asked me.
I'm your wife. It's unrealistic expectations not to call your husband when he's on a trip out of state. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me not to call you. But either way, so the trip went well?
The trip went really well. We had a unexpected surprise.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Duchess showed up to surprise Destiny for her birthday.
So the whole family was there. Everybody except for the one with the vows. Lovely.
Well, the one who took the vows excluded herself.
Now let me tell you something about this demon Broomhilda, the witch that she is. What she did with bringing mom in, because she don't even like mom. We saw when her and mom first came into the picture, the back and forth with them. It's all, she's a daddy's girl. You could tell mom never let her get away with a lot of crap the way her father did. So Bethany and mom, they just didn't get along. And now all of a sudden she wants to cry on mom's shoulders and give her this pity party. But he did this to me, mom, and he don't want me to go. He don't want me to talk. I'm trying to keep the peace and all this. Like she's a total angel, and she's leaving some pertinent information out. And so she dragging mom in, reiterating the same thing they already spoke about. The trip is over. You didn't go. You already let Larry know how you felt. You already told your mother in private how you felt about the situation. Then you try to make like you this good doting wife that doesn't cause any problems. But then you sit up here now and drag your mom into this, trying to paint an ugly picture on Larry so she can sympathize with you and make like you're this good wife and he's just treating you so bad. It's the picture she's trying to paint of Larry. Just reiterating some of the same things in this conversation, like you so hurt, you left me out, the whole family there, but not telling mom all the bad stuff that she has done to people and the things that she said. She's not going to say all that, but this is the ugly, disgusting stuff I don't like about Bethany. For all you Bethany cheerleaders out there, this is so manipulative on so many levels. This is ugly and vile, and I don't like what she's doing.
From the trip by buying my daughter birth control pills.
Oh no, I didn't.
Birth control?
Yes.
Oh, wait, whoa.
See?
No.
No.
Tell it all, mom. Tell it all, Larry.
Told her everything.
No, I don't
No.
tell her everything, but I did forget that.
So you
Yeah,
did that.
yeah.
I didn't
Wait, yeah.
omit. I just forgot.
Wait a minute.
It's
You
okay
ain't
to have
forget.
a-
You
What
don't
kind of
forget
birth
nothing.
control are we talking about here?
Brooke has been sneaky deaky and been sneaking boys in. And so I was trying to be a good stepmother and have a mother-daughter talk with her and give her an
That's not your
option so
place.
that she doesn't wind up pregnant.
What
Well,
about what about condoms? Can't the
No,
boy?
that would have been an even bigger problem.
Judy,
So I bet.
she did not confer with Brooke or me or her mom. She took Brooke involuntarily to the store and bought her birth control pills.
Thank you.
I did
She
buy
didn't
her some.
ask first.
Oh my
But
goodness!
I didn't force them down her
Thank
throat.
you.
So what I did was I got her a box and I said, this is an option. And then I gave the box to Larry and I said, you should discuss this with Shara. And if it's an option, it's an option.
She's too young to be doing this.
It's-
Birth control.
It's also too young for her to be having sex. But then again,
not
she's
having
been,
sex.
okay, well.
She's not having sex. But
Okay.
Bethany thought it was a good idea to take my child.
To say she too young to be doing this, mom, she didn't do anything. This is all an assumption based on what your daughter overheard, and she took it upon herself to do something. So it has nothing to do with anything that Brooke has done. And the fact of the matter is, don't think Bethany's mother don't know how Bethany is. She loves her, she's her mom. But I'm sure because they don't get along, because she knows the things she does and she doesn't accept it like her dad does.
To the drugstore and buy birth control pills. I didn't know you can buy birth control pills over the counter anyway.
Neither did I.
Well,
Neither did
You
I.
and me.
No.
The
You
daughter,
buy
no. She been doing
condoms
it.
over the thing, or you just
either way,
abstain.
Mom, either way, it was an option and it was what I thought was the right thing to do. So I did it.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And that's not what we're here about. So
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to hear it because that ain't what we hear about.
Because
See?
she got upset because I told her
Ooh, she
I
a
didn't want
piece
to
of
come on a
work.
trip because it'll make everybody uncomfortable.
Mm.
And with
Yeah.
the way how she,
made me
What she
uncomfortable
did.
too that you didn't want your wife to be there.
well, if you hadn't done what you did,
But it's okay for you to bring your ex-wife.
I didn't bring her. Pernell brought her.
But you invited her.
Yeah.
And how is that right? It's not.
So you're not going.
If you want me to be realistic, Destiny's not even yours by blood. So I mean, we
Destiny-
could keep going.
Oh, she's not yours,
And she
by
right,
blood.
but she's not yours by blood either.
but she's Brooke's cousin. I have that
Either
young
way.
lady in my home.
Either
I'm
way.
taking care of. So that means
Either
I have
way,
her uncle.
it's also
slash
my home
father.
too. You got to remember that. It's also my home too. We're married.
Okay. Well, if we were married, then you should consult with me with it before you do the things you did.
And same thing.
But-
Same thing.
The reason why you didn't go on the trip with us
It's
It's
doing
because
is because
I
of what
could
you
have gone.
did.
I could have
Oh,
gone. And I
Lord.
But you
chose
weren't-
not to
but
because
you
I was trying
weren't-
to obey my
You
husband.
weren't invited or wanted by them. That's what. Let's be honest.
No.
We're talking family stuff here.
See the game she plays? This is what I'm talking about by Bethany. These are the games that she plays. Painting this picture in front of her mother, wanting her mother in her corner to see how he did me so wrong, Mom. He did me wrong. Look at what he did. Look how he treated his poor wife over his ex-wife. This is what she wanted her mother to think bad of Larry, but not telling her all the information. When people leave information out, they set to put a trap out that she can't sit up there and say, oh, you lied. When people omit, it's still a lie because it's a half truth. You can't paint one side and have people judge someone based on what you said. That's why you got to get all parties involved, and then you get somebody neutral, because then they can see the perspective on it'll paint the full picture, and somebody can judge you better or come to a better resolution, because now they have all the parts. You can't put together a well-oiled machine and you forget a couple nuts and bolts here and there. It's gonna fall apart. So you can't go in a court of law with half truths, because the judge has to make a decision, and that's the point of the prosecution and the defense, to bring evidence on both so the jury can have a full picture of what went on to make a decision at the end for sentencing. You can't do that. Bethany will always want people to be locked up based on her truth, but it ain't the truth. What the picture she paints is always going to be in her favor, but she doesn't know accountability, and she's deceptive and evil. I don't know who could stand up for that. She has never showed us anything different since she's come on the scene. So we know Bethany based on Bethany, nothing Larry or anybody else did to her, and anything wrong that's done against her, it was all because of her. It was all something that it was a reaction. There's always a cause and effect. And this is what she did. So let's continue this conversation.
The girls come home, you're not here. So, I mean, I had to call and find out where you were.
Okay, well, I was at Mom's house.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
But the crazy part is when we come home, you're not here. So you could have let us know, hey, I'm going to my mom's house for the night. You could have sent me a text, sent Brooke or Destiny a text.
Oh,
You lying for her because she wasn't
You want me to
there.
give you the courtesy that you wouldn't give me? No.
But I give you the courtesy when I'm leaving. I tell you I'm leaving. I don't just walk out the house and
Well, now
not
you
tell
know
me.
how I felt after Thanksgiving.
I told you I was leaving after Thanksgiving.
Okay, I didn't know where you
what
went.
you did.
I didn't know where you went.
All right, but you know I was gone.
Well, you found out when you got here.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it's like.
So what's the problem?
Tit for tat thing here. That's what you're trying to do.
What's the problem, Larry?
I guess
I can spend time with my mother. I'm
That
an adult.
smirk on her face, it
Judy,
drives me
Can I ask
crazy.
you a question?
My mom is not going to be interrogated by you, Larry.
Family. I
Yeah,
mean,
but no interrogation.
it's not interrogation. I'm asking a question. If that's okay with you, how would you feel if you came home and your husband was just nowhere to be found and didn't tell you where he was?
Well,
Don't put me in the middle.
Yeah, but you don't wanna lie,
We
she
discussed
wasn't
everything.
being
That's what I'm
wrong.
trying to get. That's what I'm understanding here.
I understand.
Couldn't even
what
lie
I
for your
feel.
raggedy
No,
daughter.
No. You see what I have to deal with. So it's always misdirection, and she redirects her problems on someone else.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna take sides between the two of you. I love you
But
I
both.
you
went
never
over
came
there
here.
because I needed to spend time with somebody that gives me comfort and moral support because I
Really?
don't get it from you.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
How do you think I feel now?
Oh,
You see how that works on both
Oh, no,
angles?
no. I
Yeah.
had post-traumatic stress disorder. It was PTSD. So
really?
I needed to go somewhere.
Oh, you need to
because I
stop.
know she loves me.
Maybe I need to take you to the VA with me to get some pills.
Oh, no, I don't want any medication.
Oh,
That's
you
the
may-
difference.
you might
You
need some.
it. I don't.
I need it because of what I've been through.
Mhm.
You haven't been through anything.
Oh, well, I'm through a lot of stuff.
Oh,
I've dealt with a whole
okay.
lot these last several
Well,
months since
it's
you know
kinda-
who's moved here.
So you're gonna make it somebody else's problem.
No.
It's somebody else's fault the way
No,
you are.
no.
See,
I take accountability for
it
what I've
wasn't
done.
someone else who moved here that made you go get birth control pills for someone else who moved here, our daughter.
No, your daughter made those decisions on her own. And I, as her stepmother, made a responsible
So-
decision to go and get her something that could keep her from having children.
Judy.
But you don't
Yeah.
want to take.
The mother, she dead wrong for that. She wrong. And to sit up there and compare Larry's legitimate PTSD with you acting the fool and not being able to control your emotions like the wacko that you are, has nothing to do with PTSD. You may be bipolar, you may be a few other things, But PTSD is not, because you just jealous of Shara. That's all that is. And it drives you crazy because now you don't have control of Brooke and Larry like you used to since Shara's come back. Period. That's all that is. Don't even talk about no PTSD with people that have some serious trauma from what they've been through, i.e. the military. Don't go there, Bethany. It's very disrespectful.
That responsibility. You just
If-
want to blame someone else.
If your husband
Feel free not
got
to
your
answer.
daughter birth control pills without your knowledge, wouldn't you be a little furious about that?
Feel free not to answer.
Oh, you
You
can answer.
know,
She's a grown woman.
I'm sorry.
I don't feel comfortable. I think
well,
I need to.
You don't have to leave if you
No,
don't
you
want
don't
to.
have to leave.
No, I
You're welcome to
ought to
Leave.
head.
Your
home.
daughter
I'm
dragged
sorry
you
that
into
he
some
put you in
mess.
an uncomfortable. See, you're causing PTSD to her now.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
It's,
not right.
you know,
I
it's an
thought we were
everyday
family.
thing.
Personal
I
thing
know.
between the two of you.
Well, I love you.
It was a pleasure seeing you.
It was nice to see
You have a
you.
beautiful
Thank you
day.
for
I hope
everything.
things work out.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll call you later and I'll fill you in.
Okay. see you.
Oh, like you feel about the birth control pills.
Oh, I honestly forgot about that. Like I said,
You know what? You are
she knew about the trip.
you
She
know,
didn't know about that because I don't
It
tell
is-
her everything.
really crazy how you can use legal terminology when it fits you.
Legal
Omit.
terminology.
You've been
Legal.
around your uncle and your dad a lot.
Hmm.
You omitted the fact that you didn't tell your mother about the
Omitted.
birth control pills.
You sure do like that word since I brought it up and
love
gave it
it.
to your vocabulary.
I love
You didn't know it before.
Well, see, now I'm smarter.
Yeah, because of me. That's right. Yeah.
Bethany has become very disrespectful. And I said this, didn't I tell y'all that Larry's gonna come back, and as soon, not even 2 minutes, that woman came into the house, came in with an attitude, funky, not a kiss, not a hug. How you doing? She came with a vengeance to attack Larry and use her mom as a scapegoat to sit up there for her own negative motives, ulterior motives, because Bethany knew what she was doing. She knew the picture she was painting of Larry. This woman is pure evil. And Larry is going to see, after leaving that good time, those good moments with his family, why in the hell, what was wrong with me that I ever married this woman? Because she's vile, she's manipulative, she's conniving. She got her mother thinking one thing, but didn't tell her why this happened. So you want Larry, she wanted you to look bad to her mother. I hope you know, ain't no satisfaction any way, shape, or form. I see no reason at all, no pleasure, no sensible person would stay with a woman like Bethany. Who wants to be miserable every single day? Shara ain't going nowhere, and these both of his children aren't going anywhere, God forbid. So you gonna forever give this man hell because of their mothers. This is something he would have to live with for the rest of his life because they are visible, they are present, they are in her space, and she can't stand it, and she never will. This woman is nasty, vile, Karen, in every sense of the word Karen, and everything that a Karen is and what they stand for is Bethany. Brother, you need to save yourself. You need to save yourself and get out of this marriage, period. Put in the comments what y'all think. This is diabolical. Okay, so we are going to hop into the next two videos. Bethany gives Destiny a birthday gift, and she wants to see the pictures from the trip. How does that go? We'll see. Thank you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.